Is it time for Republicans to take Nikki Haley seriously? After last week's debate, Haley saw the largest increase in support among Republican candidates, jumping 5 percentage points from 2% to 7%. According to Emerson College's new poll, support for Nikki Haley rose from about 2% to 9% among voters over 50, said Spencer Kimball, executive director of polls at Emerson College. After the discussion, this jump is modest as it still leaves Haley in the single digits. Voters were persuaded to at least give it a second look, according to a poll published last Thursday by The Washington Post, FiveThirtyEight and Ipsos. According to survey, 29% of GOP primary voters said they were considering voting for him before the debate, and that percentage rose to 46% after debate. Haley caught our attention as the first person to hit when she criticized Trump for adding $8 trillion to our debt. She surprised everyone, showed courage and put an end to the idea that he was just Trump's vice president. Haley also took a strong stance on abortion, while emphasizing her pro-life beliefs. She pragmatically argued that a federal abortion ban would require 60 votes. Instead, Haley urged Republicans to focus on consensus issues such as banning late-term abortion, making birth control widely available, and promoting adoption as an alternative. Former Vice President Mike Pence, who supported Trump's 15-week federal ban on abortion, was outraged. "Nikki, you're my friend. But consensus is the opposite of leadership," Pence scolded. This exchange of views, like others during the same debate, made it clear that Nikki Haley would likely be Joe Biden's toughest challenger in the general election, having served as governor of South Carolina and ambassador to the United Nations. She has the necessary experience for this task. She also has sharp elbows. She, Haley, 51, would make a stark contrast to the generational shift. Assuming that Joe Biden is still the Democratic nominee, and he does not pursue an abortion position, which could make him virtually unelected if he ran for the Republicans. Haley was the only woman in the scene who had often uttered Margaret Thatcher's phrase, "If you want something said, ask a man." His identity, temperament, and political stance can help address the growing gender inequality in recent years. The obvious caveat here is that all of this will make Haley a great candidate to beat Joe Biden if she somehow wins the Republican nomination. But that's a huge if. So will that dog hunt? Currently, eligibility argument cannot persuade Republicans to step out of the Trump caravan, although it is probably only argument that will work. At some point, Republicans may be convinced that he can't win, no matter how amusing Trump is. Based on all this, you might expect me suggest that it's time to clean up field by bringing together all freedom conservatives, Reagan Republicans, and Never Trump